My phone rings. It's John. Hey, boss, the kitchen is on fire. I need you back here. I was like, all right, well, we've got an extinguisher in the kitchen. Put it out. How bad is it? He's like, no. You don't understand. We're all outside. The fire department is here. So I get there, about 7 or 8 fire engines outside, and I'm trying to run inside, and then the fire marshal's like, whoa, where are you trying to go? Who the hell are you? I'm like, I'm the owner. He's like, well, you got to stay out here, buddy. We're still not done. And so I'm just sitting there, and all these thoughts are coming to my mind, and Steve walks in. Steve is my landlord, who I haven't paid in about 3 months. And he's like, you wanted a fresh start, hasn't been going that well. Trust me, insurance is really good at this stuff. I'm like, Steve, I haven't paid insurance in 3 months. I'm totally fucked, Steve. As that's happening, my dad is walking in, and my dad overhears Steve. My dad is like, why is your landlord going crazy? And he looked at me, and then his eyes just open up, and you can feel like he's about to come out and like strangle me. He's like, you don't have insurance? In Chaldean, in our language. I'm like, no. Thank you for the questions. I think they're incredible. As far as the mission, so obviously, first of all, the company, the reason why I even created BJK University was because after having, started my Amazon business and succeeded there and made my first million, I guess you could say, I realized that I didn't have drive, I didn't have passion, I didn't have something that I was waking up for, excited for, because I had, I guess, accomplished my goals. And there wasn't anything else. But when I started digging down into why that was, it was simply because I was focused on me. I was focused on fulfilling my desires, my needs. And true fulfillment for humans comes from 2 things. Number 1, growth, and number 2, from contributing to another human, right? And so when I started helping people and then they started getting results, I started feeling that sense of fulfillment, something that actually was like something I was actually feeling good about it, right? Now, after about 1.5 years or so of running the company, I remember was someone that used to work with us, unfortunately isn't anymore, came to me and said, hey, we need to come up with like core values and a mission and a vision statement for the company. And I was like, what is that? It's like, he's like, well, what is your vision? You've communicated your vision to me, but how do we get then the rest of the team to rally up behind it? We have to put it on paper. People need to know why we're doing this. They need to have a sense of belonging, a sense of mission, right? And so when I started thinking about it, I started thinking of who I was, what have I gone through, who I've become, who do I want to help, what are these people, what are they trying to accomplish, what do I believe I can help them with? And then this is how I came up with the mission. So initially it was kind of, I don't want to say a marketing strategy, but it was more of creating something where people could rally up behind, something that I actually can take what's in my mind and put it on paper so that way people can understand it, can see it, it's tangible, right? And again, this goes back to the 2 things that drive people. Number 1, growth. Number 2, fulfillment. And fulfillment comes from helping other people. And so it was initially because I wanted the team to rally up and to be as excited about what we're doing as I was, or even more, because I knew that in order for me to build a great company, I needed not just people, I needed great people. And I also knew that great people usually have their own things going on or want to try their own things or are already taken, right? And so it was going to be about how I can bring what I have in my mind, put it on paper so that I can attract the right people, right? And have them rally around this mission that's beyond me, beyond them, that's beyond any single one of us. It's about the collective and it's about others, because that's what brings true fulfillment to people.